Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy JJ Views here, back again with another video. If you like this video, please thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and favorite. And yeah, so I was with family the other day, and we went to a flea market, and I saw a lot of records, so I just decided, you know what, let's pick a few out. So we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the first one I'm going to show you is Chet Atkins, Volume 2. I never listened to this record before, even on Spotify. And Chet Atkins, if anyone wants to know who he is, he's just like an instrumentalist. He created the Nashville sound, and he's just a fantastic guitar player. He created the Nashville sound, and he is just great. There's some songs like Alley Cat, Oh Lonesome Me, Wheels, Never on Sunday, Give the World a Smile, White Silver Sands. So yeah, Chet Atkins, Volume 2. And here's one with Chet in it, but Hank Snow. Oh, by the way, that was one. The one with Chet Atkins, Volume 2 was 1966. That was when it was released. This one was released in 1964. So basically, it's Chet Atkins and Hank Snow. So, songs on here are Sonny Boy, Unchained Melody, Beautiful Drummer, Blue Tango, Dark Moon, I Can't Stop Loving You. I feel like everybody recorded that song, I Can't Stop Loving You, in the 20th century, I swear. Even though Don Gitson wrote that song, I feel like that's the most covered song of all time. So anyway, yeah. Here's Hank Snow and Chet Atkins. I kind of have this duo album, kind of like this, but it's kind of like taped up. I guess nobody really took care of it, but this album to me is just precious because I like Hank Snow. I want to try to get an album of Hank Snow, and I got Chet's album, and I got another Chet album. That's good, but it's just great. I just love albums. So anyway, 1964. We have a bluegrass album now, and it has Mike Wiseman, Jim and G's, Stanley Brothers, and Flatt and Scruggs. And if you guys are wondering which one is Flatt and Scruggs and Jim and G's and the Stanley Brothers, this is the Stanley Brothers. That's Ralph Stanley. That is Carter Stanley. This is Jim. This is Jim. No, wait, that's G's. That is Jim. So this is Jim and G's, and that's Flatt and Scruggs. This is Flatt, and this is Scruggs, and this is Doc Wiseman. So the songs on here are I Still Wrote Your Name in the Sand, Mac Wiseman, Boater Ride, Jim and G's, Where Will Never Die, Stanley Brothers, Riding That Midnight Train, the Stanley Brothers, and Rolling My Sweet Baby's Arms, Flatt and Scruggs. So yeah, I can't wait to listen to this album. And basically, as you can tell, that there's a little bit of a broken sleeve there. It's kind of broken out, but hopefully I can get that fixed. So yeah, I love bluegrass. So yeah, and this is the man that really influenced, not really like all of country music, that's Jimmie Rodgers, but he influenced a lot of people. Gene Autry. Gene Autry was the first country cowboy to be in film and sing, and influenced a lot of people like Ernest Tubb, Johnny Cash, let's see, what else? Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Hank Snow, everybody, just everybody. Not everybody, but just some people. But yeah, songs on here are Back in the Saddle Again, Home on the Ranch, That Silverhead Daddy of Mine, Red River Valley, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You. And this is the guy that, to me, I like his music. I never listened to it, but I kind of listened to it in documentaries. And he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 1969. And this is kind of like a tribute album, because I think Audrey probably died in, let's see, he was born, it even shows when he was born, September, I think it was 1907. So basically, if he passed in 1997, he would probably be 90 or 100 years old. So yeah, Gene Autry. Now this is the album that I've been waiting to find, wanting. The Best of Buck Owens. I love Buck Owens' voice and Bakerfield sound. It's just a good sound. I love it. It's a really good sound. And yeah, songs on here are Love's Gonna Live Here, Fooling Around, Excuse Me, I Think I Got a Heartache, I Can't Stop My Loving You, Kicking Our Hearts Around, Under the Foolish of Love, Act Naturally, some songs. So this is a good album. I never listened to it. I don't know why. I think it's just a good album in my opinion. This is probably, I would say, 1964 or 3. Because I don't know when this was released because it doesn't show the date. It's basically, it would show the date right here, but it's scratched up. So yeah, The Best of Buck Owens. Now, this is what my Pepo loves so much. This is one of his most favorite singers. And this is basically 2 albums that I have. Charley Pride, 10th album. I actually love Charley Pride. My Pepo loved Charley Pride. He loved Johnny Cash. He really loved these 3 singers. Well, 2 singers, but basically he loved Hank Singer. He just loved country and western, gospel, and a little bit of blues and orchestra music. So yeah, he would have been thrilled if I shown him this. He'd say, "Put it on the record player, boy. Put it on the record player." I actually have 3 more Charley Pride albums that I listen to, and some of them have Chris Christopherson songs on it and Hank Sr. songs on it. So basically, here the songs on here are, let's see, I'll Fly Away, Through the Years, Is Anybody Going to San Antonio, a very popular one. I Think I'll Take a Walk, Things Are Looking Up, A Poor Boy Like Me, This Is My Year for Mexico, and There's Nobody Home to Go Home to. I just used to go on YouTube and just search up "Is Anybody Going to San Antonio" with this cover on the video, and now I just got it. I think it's just good to listen to it on vinyl than on the phone, but I just love it. So Charley Pride, his 10th album, and also another Charley Pride album, and this is the last, Charley Pride's gospel album, Did You Think to Pray? I think on the back it's like a little bit backwards, but I love this album because it has the songs Did You Think to Pray, I'll Fly Away, one of my favorite songs, Time Out for Jesus, Angel Band, Jesus Don't Give Up on Me, and that's side 1. This is basically all gospel, but I love the way that he sings gospel. And on the back, it just shows like all his first album to like all of his albums. So I'm guessing like it'll show if you buy like, let's just say Kiss an Angel Good Morning, the album, like he's like, I don't know, that's kind of creepy, but I don't know if it's going to show this, because basically that was like in 1980. I don't know when did they stop showing this. Probably like in the, I would say 19 to late 60s to late 70s, because it was the 80s. That's when like that's when like tape was coming out, and vinyl was kind of going down. It was trying to survive, but it has, and I'm glad that people are actually starting to get into it more. And actually, so vinyl sold more than DVDs in 2022, 3 million. So I'm glad for that. So basically, yeah, can't wait to listen to this album. Now I have 5 Charley Pride albums, and I'm still going to be looking for albums because I love albums so much. And I love country and western, bluegrass, rock and roll, blues, folk. I actually want to try to get some folk albums like the Kingsmen, the Weavers and the, let's see, what else? Allo Guthrie and Woody Guthrie, Pete Seeger, uh, Josh White, all these guys in the folk world. It's just, to me, I love folk music. I like folk music because I really want to try to get into some folk music this year because I want to try to do something this year. So yeah, that is my top 7 new albums, and I can't wait to listen to them when I get home. So like, subscribe, comment, and favorite, and you guys have a nice day. Peace, guys.